If you touch her like this, then don't touch your head.
Can you look at what you're saying? Like I'm going from one husband to the other. But it's just I'm just no.
Out of 365 days, I've asked her either 365 times. She has denied me 351 times.
Come and kick it with the family. You already know we were chilling in the back over at Afos family's home. We love and care and share our stuff. Daily parenting, doing challenges, we live and we laugh. Spending family time and planning out our goals. The Afos family will show you just how it goes. But wait, you can watch and see how we grow, because the adventure is live. You're in for surprise. So don't wait now. Go and click to subscribe.
Afos family, how are you? I'm alright. Afos family, how are you? We alright. Afos family, hope you're doing alright. Afos family, how are you?
We alright.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If today is your first time of stopping by, make sure you subscribe. Turn on the bell icon notification
to get notified whenever we post a video
from the Afos
family.
Join Afos family, join the gang, join the popping family. We always popping, hey, always popping, hey, always popping, hey, hey. We are always popping here, our period. Like what? Period. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. How are you guys doing? And yes, don't forget to do the videos, please. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Before we dive into the video, let me tell you what I'm wearing. Savannah London, Savannah Active, actually the modest one. So it's gonna launch on Thursday, inshallah. And if you are not a Muslim, or if you are a Muslim and you don't want to do it like the hijab way, you can just use it like this without the scarf, obviously. Or I actually wear this scarf so that I can show you guys. Or better still, can you take this? Or if you don't want to put it there, sometimes you're having a mood swing and you feel like, nah, I don't want Udu, you can just take it off. And the back has this thing, so you can't actually tell. It's like a color. This modest one is actually second to none, yeah. So all day, every day, Savannah London. Now let's dive into the video. And before we actually dive in case you see me doing, hi guys, how you guys doing this and that, spot it. Can you spot this? Can you spot this? My knuckle will not make me glow. Oh, husband got me a new ring. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Can you guys see? Popping, period. So in case all through the video I'm doing, yes, I am not seeing my right hand dancing. Just notice that. If you like, can you put the ring on it? Anyway, let me just say a very big thank you to him, because I've been saying I want to renew my wedding ring. The last wedding ring I got, the last one I got for me was when I was pregnant with, do you remember?
Imran. No,
Jamal. So it's over 6 years. And I was saying it just joking, like, oh, I didn't even change this ring now. And I saw one on Instagram. And I said, I like this ring. He said, contact them, let me know the price. And this guy turned up. It turned up. I'm going to show you guys. See, it's popping. Don't worry, after the video, I'm going to show you guys to see the full details very well, okay? Just in case. Pardon me in advance. Okay. Let's dive into the video. So as you all seen by today's start too, we want to talk about, it's mostly requested video, honestly. How do we cope as family of 4? Like, all of you know our routine, but what we actually do, how me and Aziz do it, we want to talk about it. And also people ask, like, Aziz is not working, husband is working, how are we coping with our financial crisis? Should I say crisis? So that's what I'm going to tell you guys today.
Financial crisis.
A family of 4 in the UK, in London. All right. You want to start or you want to start?
No, you start.
Okay, so basically, I know a lot of people always ask me, how do you cope with your husband, your marriage life, and you still like care for each other and everything? When you are praying for a partner, pray for the right one, pray to God. And even when you have that partner, do not relent. Always pray. Let me first start from the caring and loving each other, despite the fact that we are tired and exhausted with the kids' struggle and the chronicle. Till this very moment, I always pray to Almighty Allah that in everything my husband is doing, I don't want to see a fault in it. Because the moment we starting seeing fault, the love is depreciating. And for me, I get fed up with things really. Let me just say, every relationship I've been, I'm the one that is always breaking up with them. Because I just got that. It's not like I'm going from one husband to the other. But it's just I'm just no husband, boyfriend to the other. It's just that I'm always just get tired and bored. But I never since I've been with Aziz, I know like he's the kind of man I want. And I really see myself with him in the next, how old are we now? The next 70 years till Jannah, inshallah. So I used to say, yeah, Allah, like, regardless of the situation, I want to be able to see this guy and love him the way he was before. Despite the fact that we've got kids, and sometimes taking care of children can be mentally exhausting. So my whole #1 key is just, regardless of you being together, trusting your husband or whatever, pray to God that I want to keep loving my husband regardless of the situation. I don't want to see default in him. So say your own. How do you still find?
Well, my own personality, it's all about a deep understanding. In addition to what she said, I do agree with everything she said. But my own deep, my own stand is about having a deep understanding. Because if you do not understand who you're living with, every little thing that happened, you take it to be fault. Like, you find fault in everything. I'm not saying she's perfect or I am perfect. No, none of us is perfect. There are some things, there are some annoying things that she does that you feel like just wants you to cut her head off. And same here over here. But having that understanding of this is what this person is, or this is who this person is, and then you then build a relationship about it without no much of expectation. I'm not like, there are some people, like, they'll say, like some people will say, after getting married, you not be tying up around the house, you not be looking. For me, I've never looked at her like, your body shape is this or that, or comparing.
Is it still popping?
I don't know.
It's still popping.
I don't care.
Popping.
But whatever shape you are now, comparing it with someone I'm saying outside, it's never happened, because I just felt like I'm in love with the person that you are,
not the body.
Not the body. Or even though all those things contribute to it, but at the end of the day, I still felt that she's had like 4 kids, and I'm not expecting too much from her, and I love her the way she is.
I think it's just the same way, like when you love someone, God forbid bad thing, if the person had an accident and one leg got amputated, I couldn't leave the person. So it's not actually for the body.
So it's more or less like loving for the soul, and and you every other thing would not even matter to you. Like,
and also sometimes, if he knows me for that. If he's going out or he's dressing one way in the house, I'm always like, I don't like what you're wearing, change it. And it's always like, oh, okay. I said, I want to see you in this house outside, and be like, that's my husband. Oh, my husband is so cute. That's what I want. So I'm always, there's some things that he wear and everything, I will change it. Like, even if we are going out together or not, I'm always, he doesn't mind. He doesn't. I can tie a pie in the house. He doesn't care.
I told her, I said,
even if I tie a pie, you still tell me.
As long as I'm not going outside to look for. As long as I'm not going outside to look for a wife. But at the end of the day, though, it's very important to always appear very nice. That's very important. And also, character-wise, Aizat is very stubborn, like extremely. That one is known.
Why? You are the one that actually cast me to the Afos family.
No, it's true. She's extremely stubborn. That one you know very well. But
I'm not stubborn. I just have my brand.
I have a way of managing her. In a way that I manage that mood swing. So if she brings it to me like this, I know how to counter it and all of that. So that way I've been able to maintain her. But above all, there's nothing that is more important than love.
Okay, so the next one is, how do we cope as family of 4 in the UK?
In terms of finances?
Not the finance, we're talking about the children first. So this is the thing, we have routine. Regardless of how you see everything on YouTube, you've seen our lifestyle and everything. But trust me, we have a routine and we have policy. 7 o'clock, the kids are in bed. so that we can have time for ourselves, watch movie, Netflix.
So I as a person, I like to study a lot, and
yeah,
I like to study. So my own personal time is 9 o'clock. So I believe by 9 o'clock everyone is settled, the kids are in bed, Layla is asleep, then I have my own time that I can go on my computer. Then God now bless her with that, she sleeps late. So she'll be busy while I'm busy doing my meeting. She's busy editing. So most of the time, like 98% of the time, we sleep around 12, 1. Like 90% of the time. Like I've never gone to bed like 9 o'clock before. It has never happened.
Before we give birth to the kids, yes.
Yes, we used to do that. But after that, because I need to spend our own meantime to be able to study and all of that. And in the morning, you know, God blesses us with kids that 6 o'clock they are awake. So there's no way I can say I want to wake up in the morning and go to study. And
before they wake up as well, and before we wake up, their school uniform, they've already sorted out. They'll brush their teeth, and Ahmad will help Imran with whatever they will have laid and everything. So it's my husband that bath them in the morning, get them ready for bed for school, get them their breakfast. It doesn't wake me up.
I don't.
So once the kids are ready and everything, that's why I said it in our morning routine, that in our back to school routine, that I had to just wake up for the sake of that video.
But sometimes, yeah, because I know she sleeps late, and most of the time with Layla in the afternoon and all of that, because she picks them up from school and all of that. So if for example, if I'm working from home or I'm working a little bit late, I can help drop off the kids at school and all of that, then let her wake up at her own time.
Yes.
Then she's not a morning person, she's a night owl. So she's not stressed.
So if he's going to work, he will wake me up when the kids are ready to go to school.
So,
and mind you, I already pressed the at the normal time and go back to bed.
Yes.
So we'll just wake up and the boys are ready, the kids are ready, then we'll all go out together. And in the afternoon, I pick them up, I bath them, they do Arabic lesson and math and English lesson.
Yeah.
And
so it's just that routine that we've gotten used to.
We fix, and it really works for us.
Yeah.
The main thing is just that I have a permanent routine.
Yeah.
I have a permanent routine, because even the kids have already know about the routine. Yeah. So they are not confused. They know what to do.
Yeah. I remember when we used to live with our sister. I think since then I've decided to adjust. Not having, although we've contemplated about having somebody to help, but we've decided to adjust with that. But at least, you know, for some time until we're able to get our grips on the ground, then we can start saying, okay, we want to start doing some extra activity. Because even though we go out at night, Layla is there. The last time we went out at night, Layla woke up.
She was crying,
looking for me.
We just had to rush back home.
So you can understand. So at this moment in time, at least until Layla goes to get to around 3-4 years before we can start saying, okay, you know.
Yeah, so that's why we decided to just be doing a rituals that not every night, once or twice a week, right? We just manage we eat and drink wine.
But the downside of that is this madam is always tired. If you touch her like this, it doesn't touch her.
Can you look at what you're saying?
Out of 365 days, I've asked her is that 365 times. She has denied me 351 times.
I'm not telling you. You guys know what he's trying to say. No filter. But the thing is, and sometimes I'm always tired.
It's just a joke.
Apart from knowledge, he is never tired. I don't know why.
No.
If I do this to assist,
he's
ready to grip.
No, it's my wife. But
sometimes if I even try to like shake like this, you say, yeah,
so exactly, because
every time, no,
because
Afos family. If I said, let me massage you. No, Kopaju. Let me massage you. You know when I'm like, I see around me and I'm scared, like if this guy just touch me, he will resort to something else. Why? Now that is being said, now how we manage the financial crisis.
Okay. This is.
I know people have been asking, do I pay house rent?
No.
Do I pay bill?
No.
Do I buy food in the house?
Even though she's paying one kobo, she said I'll collect it back from you. Even though she's paying something for this house, she said I'll collect it back from you.
I'm not really. The way he used to say, he said my wife is a domestic engineer, and a domestic engineer deserves a salary.
You better go kill me. But anyway, guys, since growing up with our kids, we've identified that. It's not that she doesn't want. She really wants to get out there, do some work. But we look at the effect
on the children.
kids.
We have tried it.
We've tried it before and it wasn't working. I
he called my mom. It's like family meeting.
Yeah,
because we don't get to see each other.
We don't get to see each other.
It's like this is not the life I plan for my family.
And also, there's that distance in terms of the relationship
with me and him, and even with me and the kids.
Yeah, that
the time
distance.
I spend with the kids to do reading, working,
and it started affecting them in school,
and
it started affecting me, so it doesn't work out. So it's not that I decided to be. Yeah, it might work out for some people, but in our own situation, it didn't work out. And my own kind of a person.
That's what I was about to say. Like, as this is kind of person, like, if you are doing something, he wants you to put your 100 all. As it doesn't do with education, so it's always like you have to be there for these children. When they get back from school, talk to them, whatever they need, everything. If they've been bullied in school or a friend pushed them or everything, you need to be there for them.
Yeah,
so that they will be able to tell you, they will be comfortable.
Because most of the things is just we live in a society whereby kids are very inquisitive and wanting to know, and if you're not there to provide answers for them, they'll go outside there to look for it, and there they can come up with good or bad answers, depending on who they mingle with. So this is the reason why we decided to be that relationship, to be able to provide that, give them that close and range. So yeah, so I took it upon myself to be able to continue to develop myself in terms of meeting up with the capacity of providing for the family. Although it's not easy.
It's not easy, but alhamdulillah, we are okay.
We thank God.
And one thing I noticed about Afos is that, which is always annoying, but it works. Afos is a person that when it's time to pay bills, or the moment before he gets his wages, Afos will have least he's calling my husband. Imagine my rival. And you are going.
I'm coming.
Is this fair? Leila is my rival in this house. Is this fair? If I hug my husband, this guy will hug. If I kiss my husband, this guy will kiss. Imagine this guy left me because Leila said 𝐥𝐤𝐬𝐶. Let's wait for them. Okay, sorry about that. So one thing Afos always do is, which I don't like, but it really works for us, to be honest. If you want to buy something or any bills, or before wages come through, Afos will have list everything out. That's why the fact that it's the same thing that we pay for every month. But regardless, he lists them and he tries to sort out the most priority one. And sometimes if I'm like, Afos, let's buy this and that, he will say, let's write it down. When that time comes, we will be able to choose. This is what we
I use scale of preferences, so scale of preference, to be able to determine what is priority, what is less priority, and what is medium priority. So if I list those bills, I like the priority ones. So once the money comes in, then we pay the priority ones. Then anyone that is after any leftover, then we now start the less priority. Then if there's some things that we can swap, okay, let's say that okay, this one we don't really need it now, we can use it some other time. Maybe for example, I'll give an example. When my dad wanted to buy something for our business, and I look at it and say, okay, fine, I can forgo this for now while I get what she wanted, stuff like that. So that way we can be able to mingle it around and some other stuff. But as long as priority bills are paid, like the rent, council tax and everything, and then the remaining every other day you can now substitute around it. I'm not saying that we do have it all, but we thank God for everything that we've had. But we've been able to prioritize it in that way. I know that it's only one income stream that we have got at the moment, and we're trying to do an additional one to it as well. But at least that way we've been able to maintain balance. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not making it sound like it's easy, but that's just how we've been working through the finances and also savings as well. So.
I remember there was a time somebody called me, a friend of mine actually, is he. So he just got married and he had the second child, and he called me, was like, sis, how did you cope with savings? I'm like, did I tell you we save, or did I tell you we save much? It depends on how we come, honestly.
Yeah.
We are not the kind of family that says every month you must save. We try to make ourselves, we try to worry about now first, then worry about the future after. Yeah,
maybe we do tend to say, for example, when we're moving to this house now, we try to start saving for some things. And also we have like a contingency savings, just put something aside if if just for in case
so bad your leg.
If for in case it, but at the end of the day, you know we live in the UK now. You know as it goes. Before you even say Jack Robinson. Before you say Jack Robinson, Bill has taken everything. So if you're not saving with what you've got at the moment, it's understandable. But the only thing, no pressure. Honestly, nobody's got it right. I won't lie to you. We're only just trying. Everybody just cuts their quote according to their size. You understand? So, but as long as you use that scale of preference to be able to determine what's important, what's less important, then looking at the bills that's coming.
The way I see those things, these kids, we have Friday rituals. They eat out
take away. So if they've done very well during the week, and
it's always fine.
It's just like a compensation.
That's I still used to sort that money to out separate. That's how it's always calculative with everything.
So yeah.
So everything that you see that we're doing and everything is actually being added to the budget. Like, okay, we'll do this. Sometimes we say we are going to this place next month.
Yeah, exactly.
You will have been working towards it. And I'm not saying you have to do it like that, but it's just according to most asked question. That's how we deal with everything. So do you have anything to add on?
No, that's all. Just understand yourself, and unnecessary bills. Just try.
And yes, mind you, no government benefits, because somebody have asked me before.
No,
it's just only the free 15 hours that.
Normal school, and we're paying extra again for Imran again because
and the kids normal free school, and Ahmad is in year 3.
Ahmad is paying,
and we just pay for school dinner.
Yeah, school meal as well.
That's it.
And Imran.
And imagine Leila will still join.
Yeah, Imran is doing extra
15 hours, so making 30 hours a week. Yeah. So he's paying for the extra 15 hours, and Leila so we still join them.
So
link to pay. So yeah,
it's not easy.
I never tell them make it easy for us. So we're just gonna end it. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far, and yes, don't forget to do the usuals.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Other than that,
and please stay tuned for Savannah. This is Savannah Lipi. It's not launching now, but the gym where it's launching. So we hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time. And let's do guys. Peace. Bye.
Before you go,
if you haven't subscribed to our channel,
make sure you subscribe.